Hello, everyone. Welcome to this session. We are going to be explaining the mini project you'll be starting this weekend into next week. Well, since everyone has been doing their task, I'm sure you are familiar with how to use Figma, how to create designs in Figma now, and coupled with some review sessions that have been held, I'm sure you'll be able to understand how to put your thoughts together and come up with something to design by now. So with this session, we're going to be explaining how sorry.
Hi guys, good morning. Okay, I'll take over from where Lloyd stops. So we'll be telling you about what the mini project you're going to be working on very soon is all about. And yeah, all the things you need to know about the mini project. So let's start. For part-time, we are going to work on different mini projects with what those full-time guys are working on. And also we'll be telling you on how, all the necessary things you need to know about your mini project. So that's basically it. So as you can see from my screen, I'll be reading it. So please guys, follow along. For part-time, the mini project says that you have been hired as a UI UX designer by Williams Visuals, a digital agency. They are in need of a website with the style guide you created in the previous tasks. So decide the design the following pages for the agency. So you have to design the landing page, you have to design the service page, and you have to design the contact us page. So I'll be opening a digital agency site, and I'll be telling you on what you have to do. I mean, we're going through the landing page together, we'll be going through the service page together, and you also be going through the contact us page together. For those that can't really see my screen very well, I will advise you change the resolution of your YouTube so it can be clear from your end. So let's take the first digital agency. Sorry, Okay, it's not a must you should use this, please. I mean, this is just for example, just to show you guys what you have to do. You don't have to use this. If you have other digital agency you want to replicate, then that's fine. But what we need is the landing page, the service page, and the contact us page. Okay, so like you all know, the landing page is the first page you see when you go to a website. I mean, the home page. So from the beginning to the bottom is what, let me refer to this, please. Yeah, let's just take this so we don't delay ourselves. Okay, so this is a service page of this this is a landing page, sorry, of this digital agency. And as you can see, it basically talks about what they do. And part of it, you see the services they offer in the digital agency, which is branding, UX design, visual design, and development. And you can see their projects, like the project they've worked on. So you can also see that. And there are other things that needs to be in the landing page. So this is what you're meant to do. Do you understand? What do you think should be in a digital agency landing page? So you should please add that to your landing page as well. Please, you know there's a difference between a landing page and an hero page. An hero page is the first section you see when you come to a site. That's an hero page is the first section of a landing page. So please do not design an hero page for us thinking it's a landing page. So you might want to make your research on what a landing page is. So yeah, that's that on the landing page. Let's go to the service page. So this is it here, a landing page, the service page, and also the contact us page. So we've taken the landing page. So let's go to the service page. So the service page basically talks about all the services this particular digital agency is working on. I mean, it's fully explained. You don't have to do the inner pages. I mean, when I mean inner pages, for example, this is UX design. You don't have to do this page. Do you understand? You can just design out the service page. So the same service page for this digital agency can also be very similar to the same service page of this digital agency. So this is their service page, this BB agency, this is their service page. So you have to do the service page. And also you have to do the contact us page. I mean, the contact us page is the page where you'd reach the agency, do you understand? Either their address, their phone number, or where you can send them a mail. So this is a sample of a contact us page. So this is what you're meant to do. I repeat, you have to do a landing page, you have to do a service page, and you have to do a contact us page. And also, please, when you are designing, you have to put in mind that all the pages you are doing should relate to a digital agency. So you would not want to do a landing page for a digital agency, you do a service page for a fintech, and maybe do a contact us page for an e-commerce. Please, everything should be for a digital agency so you can have your full marks. With the tags that are going to be published, we are going to give you some resources where you can, check and read up to see what you have to do. You get to have an idea. So that is it about the part-time mini tax, the mini project rather. Also, if you see here, the side notes, do some research on what a digital agency is before you start your project. Do you understand? A digital agency site is different from what e-commerce site is. A digital agency site is different from what a fintech site is, and it's different from all other sites. Do you understand? They are not all the same thing. So please, you might want to research on what a digital agency is you get what they do so that you can be able to design something out, you get, because before you actually start designing, just what we told you guys to do, design thinking, the UX and all of that, make your research. We don't need to see your research, we just want to see the design. Do you understand? We are just trying to go make the research on your own so that you understand what a digital agency site or what a digital agency is all about. Do you understand? So you can build something for yourself. So that's about Fulltime. If you have any question, please you can send it to the YouTube, post a question on the YouTube, but also go to the last message we posted on Slack. So you can drop your question there. I'll be attending to all questions. So let's move on to Fulltime mini projects. Let's move on to Fulltime mini projects. So it says, and I read, you have just been hired as a UI UX designer, which you are, by Williams, a SaaS company. They are in need of a project management software. So with the style guide you created in your previous tasks, design out the following pages. Number 1, sign up page. Number 2, a dashboard. Number 3, a landing page. Number 4, a pricing page. And number 5, a contact us page. So before I continue, let me add this. No, you are not to add those interactions. Do you understand? Just design. If you want to prototype, fine, but you just need to see the design. You don't have to prototype. You don't have to add those mad interactions and all of that. We understand that, like you've not been taught that. So you just need to see your designs. And also, if you read very well, for each of the tasks, for both part-time and both full-time, they said you should design based on the style guide you created in your previous tasks. I'm very sure the task you're working on now is style guide tasks, and you know the style guide is design assets that enables consistency in the product. Do you understand? You will not want your landing page to have that style guide. Then you don't want your service page to have another color, another element, or something different. Then your contact us page will be having the opposite. Do you understand? So please, guys, make sure you work with the style guide you created in this your current stacks. Please, for whatever you're doing, just pick the style guide and work with it. For those part-time, pick the style guide you're working on. Whenever you need color, you can go to your color that you use for your mini project, for your style guide tag, sorry. Whenever you need button, you can go to the button you created for your style guide tags. Whenever you need anything, spacers, your grid, anything, just go to your style guide tags. That's why we told you to do a style guide, because you're obviously going to do design. So that's what you'll be using for both projects. So please, we don't want to see something different. Do you understand? And to enable consistency. So that's it. Also, one thing you should avoid is to use Lorem ipsum. So Lorem is like a dummy text. Do you understand? Please, it's not actually encouraged, because we want you to come up with your copy by yourself. I mean, imagine if you work on a project and you give your clients Lorem ipsum. I mean, the Lorem is not something that is making sense. I mean, if you read it yourself, you see that it's not making sense to you, so you would not want to submit that. Just like this maybe agency now, at least you're understanding whatever you're reading here. It's not Lorem. Do you get? So please make sure you use the right copy. Do you understand? So that's that on that. So let's continue for Fulltime. There are some couple of sites I've opened, project management software I've opened. So we are just going to go through it. We are going to go through the sign up page for a start. So this is a project management site, and this too, but let's use this. Please, you see this video that is there, you don't have to use it. Please, you don't have to use the video, just design. So let's go to sign up. Yeah, I mean, this is the sign up of a project management. This is not actually what works for everybody. This is just your sign up for this particular site alone. So I'm not saying you should create exactly like this. Just create a sign up page for a project management software. So yeah, obviously you know what your sign up should contain. Whatever input fields you want that you feel it's okay, but please make sure whatever you're doing is the right one. So that's for the sign up. And also let's go to the dashboard. So let me tell you what dashboard is. So which project would I use? Just imagine any site you go to and they tell you to register. After registering, you're going to move it to the main dashboard. That is what a dashboard is. So let's quickly register on one that is free so that you can see what a dashboard is. So this is my dashboard for this site. Do you understand? This is dashboard for this site. So whatever it is concerning project management that this site has to offer, then I'm going to, this is my workspace, just like Slack. Do you get? That is your dashboard. That is your workspace. So you're meant to design out a dashboard. Let me use another site, for example. I guess that's not well detailed. I need a site that would give me access immediately, not something that research come back for. Let's see. Okay, it's loading. Email. Okay. Cool. All right. So this is the dashboard. The page you go to after signing up. This is your workspace. This is your dashboard. So this is the dashboard of this platform, of this site. So you are meant to design a dashboard of a project management software. So guys, please take notes. So that's that on that. Somebody asked what color style they are using. Whatever design elements you did on your style guide tags is what you are going to use. The color you did, the buttons you did, and everything, spacers, grid, everything, typography, everything is what you are going to use. This is purple. Do you understand? You did color. This is secondary color. You did color. This is the button. You did color. You have your icons in your style guide tags. You have everything. So you don't really need anything again. All what you need to design out what you want to design, you've already done it. Do you understand? So just go back to your style guide. When it starts up, right? Go back to your style guide tags. You might want to copy out everything on that design on that Figma board. For example, what I do is I'll create a new Figma board. For this tag, for this mini project tags, all my style guide, do you understand? I'll copy everything, Control A to highlight everything. Then I'll move it to the new Figma board. Then I'll Control V to paste everything into a page. So I'm going to work on that same Figma board, but I'm going to go to another page to do my assignment. To do the sign up or to do whatever I need to do. So I'm basically going to do is I'll go back to the first page, get my color. Obviously, you saved your color, so you don't need to have to go back to the first page and come back again and go back. Do you understand? So just go to your color system on Figma. Just go there, take the color you need, your typography, use whatever you need on your Figma. Do you understand? So yeah, that's it. You are going to use the style guide you use for your style guide tags. You are going to use everything in this your tags. So I already explained what a dashboard is. A dashboard is the page, the workspace, the page you go to after you've registered after you've registered. Let me also open, Please, this is not a digital agency. This is an e-commerce, but I want to show you what a dashboard is. This is not also a project management site. This is a fintech, please. So let's be guided. Don't say that because I'm coming here, you want to replicate Carrywise. Carrywise is a fintech. site. Taking time to load. Okay, let me just use this then. Okay, it's coming up. How do I take time to load? Okay, I don't know if I remember. Okay, yeah. So like I said, a dashboard is the page that your workspace that is after your sign up. I mean, after you've signed up, you're going to move to the main page. So that's what the dashboard is. So this is the dashboard for this site. Do you understand? It has the settings. Please do not do settings page. We just need to see this page, like this one that you're seeing. You don't need to go to setting. You don't need to design setting page. We don't need to design profile page. We don't need to design any other page. Just design this page that you're seeing. Well, not this one. Not this one. Do you understand? But a dashboard page, just the home page, just the I don't know, it depends on how you want to name it. Do you understand? Whether I want to name it home, whether I want to name it dashboard, whatever it is you want to name it. I don't know why carry-wise is not. Okay, carry-wise is up. Trust me, this is a mini project. This is a mini project. Do you know what your full project is going to look like? Man, it's taking forever. It's taking forever to load, cancel. I mean, carry on is well detailed, so that's why I want to use carry-wise. Hold on. Okay, so this is carry-wise dashboard. Taking forever, taking forever, taking forever. All right, anyways, this is what a dashboard is. Do you understand? Like I said, you don't need to design out the profile. You don't need to design out anything. Just design out the dashboard. That is this page you are seeing. So that's about that. So yeah, I'm going to close that. So that's that about dashboard. So the landing page, like I said before, the landing page is the first page you see. Sorry, this is the dashboard. Let me log out. How do I log out? How do I log? Anyways, out. So sorry, let me open another site for you. Projects management. Okay, so the landing page is the first page you see when you come into a site. That's the home page. You don't need to come in from the settings page. Sorry, from the service page and say that's the landing page. So the landing page is the home page of your website. Sorry, I don't have to log out from the site. I'm trying to open another project management. Remember, full-time I'm working with project management software, one part-time I'm working on digital agency. So yeah, this is still loading, but this is what the landing page is. Wow, remember what you did before? The home page. This is just an arrow page, like one section of the landing page. So you're going to, please do not design just arrow page for us. We need to see the full. I mean, the full is what a landing page is. Do you understand? So that is it about that. And please just design the web. No need to design web, tablets, mobile, and other screen sizes. We just need to see the web, please. I mean, there's no time, you get. So if you're asking if you want to design the mobile, and I mean, when are you going to finish? Deadline, no deadline waits for no one. Why you close your eyes and open your eyes again? Everything has closed. And obviously, you know, when the tax is closed, they can't be reopened. So this is a landing page. This is taking time to load. Yeah, so that's what the landing page is. So after a landing page, you are going to go to a pricing page. So let's check out the pricing page. So the pricing page is a page that tells the user about the different plans of that particular site. Do you understand? If that platform has a free version and have premium, all that is going to be well explained in the pricing page. So this is an example of a pricing page of a project management site. You don't have to design exactly like this. Do you understand? Just design out a pricing, what you feel or what do you think a pricing page is. Like I'll tell anybody that comes to my DM, please make your research on what a pricing page is. What is a pricing page of a website? I mean, the results you're going to get are over 200. Do you understand? I mean, just Google like this, they are going to give you articles and even pictures to back up whatever they are saying. So understand what a pricing page is for you to be able to design out what a pricing page is. So that's that on that. Let me try another pricing page site. Can't see pricing page here. Okay, this has pricing page. This has pricing page. Please, whatever color you use on your star guide, that is what you are going to use here. Please and please and please. If you don't use that, if you don't do anything related to dark mode on your star guide, please. I mean, for consistency's sake, do you understand? You don't want one product to look A, another product is looking Z. Do you understand? Please, the whatever page you are going to design should be long. Somebody asked, or the visible part. The visible part is an example of an hero page. Please, it should be long from top to bottom is what you are designing. Landing page from top to bottom, pricing page from top to bottom, sign up page top to bottom, whatever you're designing, just top to bottom. So you design out the full page. Do not give us. I mean, imagine if you come here, sorry. For those asking, imagine if you come here and see this. I mean, this is not complete. The first question we want to ask is, oh, what's the feature? What features are there in the free plan? What features are there in the lights and premium and enterprise? Do you understand? That's you just designing the first page. And you don't know that when you scroll down, they're going to explain that to you clearly. So you see why you need to design out everything. Everything has the full details of what you need. Do you understand? So that's that on that. This is on that type of pricing page. Let's open it. What's it? Okay, I don't understand this. And pricing page again. Okay, so this is the pricing page for this particular site. Do you understand? It has, like I said, it has different plans the site is offering. Do you get? And obviously that the best UX, do you understand? Instead of just telling me that we have starter plan, we have growth plan, we have skill plan, instead of you just telling me like that, because my next question will be, oh, what is in starter plan? What can I do in the starter plan if I have a starter plan? If I have a starter plan, what can I do there? Do you understand? That's why you need to make your research very well to understand what should be on the pricing page so you get your full mark. Do you understand? Same thing here and all of that. So this is what this pricing page they did. They did like an FAQ section of the pricing page and all of that. If you want to add this, fine. But first of all, please understand whatever page you are designing. And for the person asking what frame are we going to pick, please and please and please, everything is on the web. I know what web is. Desktop, either desktop frame or MacBook frame or whatever frame, but please, whatever web frame, but please, it has to be that desktop or MacBook. Do not use mobile. Do not design on an iPad frame or iPad mini or iPad Pro. Please, just web. So that's that on the project, the pricing page. So the next one is contact us page. I already explained what contact us page is. Well, let's check out an example. Let me see. They don't have, yeah. Yeah, they have, yeah. Get in touch. Okay. It depends. You see these people's contact us, they divide it into two, but let's just open each of them to see what's inside. Looking for contact us page, yeah. Yeah. Opening. So well, who would you like to contact? Okay. Then you can see, because when I open the page, I was just seeing full question. I'm like, what's going on? So please, whatever you are doing should have reasons. Do you understand? Should back them up. We don't need to see your research. I mean, this is a contact us page because of this and this and this. We don't need to see all that. Do you understand? Just give us a design of a contact us page of whatever you are designing for, please. So this is a contact us page for this site. This is a contact us page for this site. Yeah, so that's basically it. They have so many different types. People go with so many different types of contact us page. So you have to design out the one that suits you, but everything has to have a reason. Do you understand? Do not design just like that, just because, oh, I feel contact us page would have the name, where I will ask the user for their name, their email address, where I will ask the user for their email address, or a message section where I'll tell them to write out you're contacting me, so what do you need to know? Write your question there. It's not just about that. Whatever input you are seeing, whatever text you are seeing has a meaning. Do you understand? So please make your research very well before you hop on your Figma board. So yeah, that's on the mini projects. And also the notes here, same note on part-time, almost same note on full-time. Do some research on what a project management software is before you start your project. So that is that on that. And as you can see the time, Friday 3rd to Thursday 9th is when the project is going to be up for. And you know how we do it here. Once a project, a tax expires, it cannot be open again. Do you understand? And this project is for everybody, both for part-time and for full-time. But obviously you can see now that it's different. So no need for you to copy your friends. And well, you know that we don't allow copying. So you might want to look into that on how you want to go about that. So yeah, that's all on that. I'll be taking questions now. If you have any questions, you can please drop them in the thread on Slack, or you can ask your question here on YouTube. So yeah, let me start with the question. The first question is, are we adding all these interactions to, I guess the person was talking about this page. I opened the page before where they had like mad interactions. You don't have to design, you don't have to, it's not even design, you don't design interactions. You don't have to do animations or heavy prototype. Do you understand? We know you don't know this. Just do your design. We just want to see your design. Do you understand? So yeah, if you know how to prototype, you want to send us a prototype link, then that's fine. That's when you beat your chest and say that you can prototype well. But if you can't prototype well, please just do your design and leave it on Figma and copy the Figma link and submit. But if you don't use this project as testy, please. Like, let me test my, fine, it's fine to try out new things, do you understand? But like I say, like I used to say, sorry, always make sure you share your link to your friends. In case if you want to try out prototype for the first time, it's fine to do that, no issues. But please share your link to your friends to make sure they can see it and they can access it very well. The prototype of Figma is a bit tricky in the sense that you might think you're linking page, but when we see it on our end, it is just one page we are seeing. And we don't want a situation whereby you come to the DM or tag us and be like, oh, mentors, I prototyped, I share with my life that I prototyped, but also you are just in one page, but you are convincing us that all the pages are there. Do you understand? It's fine to try out new things, but please share your link with your friends. Please do not do it on the channel so that people don't copy your work and both of you don't go out of the program. So please share your link with your friends. Anything they can see is what we can see. They cannot see shit. We cannot see shit. Do you understand? They can see one page, we can see one page. If it's visible to them, it's visible to us. Do not assume that, oh, I can see my work now. I've tried it, ma, I've tried it, sir. Please, I can see my work. But we can't see anything. Do you understand? So to avoid all that, just share your link to your friends. So the next question is, what if the colors of the star guide I created in the previous task does not sit well with me as color for an agency? I worked on the backdrop of the NRC page. Okay, so what I would say is that some people have been asking that's for the star guide tag. They've been asking if they should just use one color and like create a scene for it. Truth is, I mean, when you go to a site, it's not just one color you see now. Do you understand? But it's fine. If you use one color for your prototype, for your star guide tag, it's fine. But make sure when you come here, maybe you can add one more. Please do not do heavy colors. I mean, you don't want to blind us and you don't want to blind yourself. Do you understand? Just be cool with color. This is not a color, what do they call it? This is not a, how will I put it? I mean, this is not a rainbow project. Do you understand? So be cool with and be careful with your colors. So please. Another one is show us an example of a project management page too. Okay, I've done that. This is not the color. Another question is, would the star guide include all the elements of a star guide or some? Or we are working within the framework of the star guide assignments? Yeah, you are working with what you did on your star guide. Do you understand? Whatever you use on your star guide that's why we told you to go get icon pack. We don't want a case whereby you just get 3 icons and you put it on your star guide. Then when you come here, you want to use home icon, you did not see home icon in what you did. You want to use certain icon, you did not see certain icon you want to do. You want to see profile, you want to use profile icons for your project management dashboard. Do you understand? You do not see icons. That's why we told you to get an icon pack for your star guide tag. So my answer to that question is whatever you did on your star guide tag is what will be here. For consistency, you want to use one color on all the pages you'll be working on in this project, this your mini project. If the colors you use on your star guide is, for example, blue and let's think, it's blue, like just like Carry White color. I mean, the main color there is blue. Then you can add some like secondary colors and all of that. If you used blue for your primary, you see why the gray was needed, why you used gray. You can see where the gray is working on. So if you use blue, you can use blue as your brand color. I mean, whatever you want to do, use blue. Then for text, you can use black. So anyways, that is that. Whatever you use on your star guide is what you're using it. So the next question is, are we to design for desktop or for mobile? Please desktop. Either take the frame of desktop frame or MacBook frame, but please make use of your text, make use of desktop, not mobile, not iPad, not A4, nothing except a desktop frame or a MacBook frame. So another question is this: for the primary and secondary colors, do we pick one of it or use both? That's one question. Okay, so let me answer that. Let me check a site where they made use of, I think, multiple colors. I believe. Okay, so you can see Revolut. I think their color, okay, they have colors going on, but you can see that it's subtle, it's not hash colors all the time. So your question is, do we pick one or both? Like if you did primary color, and secondary color, do you use one of both? Please use both. Do you understand? Obviously, you know where primary color is going to be, you know where secondary color is going to be. So please, you are going to use both. We don't want your site to just imagine all the color in this site is just black or true. All these orishi, they are not there. Just black or true. I mean, do you understand? So that's that. Second question is, what if I used an icon in our style guide that is not corresponding with digital agency? Is there any icon that will not respond with the sites? I mean, is either field or fill. Is either outline, stroke, or field icon. So I don't think that's an issue. If you need an, okay, maybe the person is trying to say that if you want to use an icon that's not your star guide, what should you do? For stuff like that, yeah, you can go get your icon and make use of it. Do you understand? But that is why we encourage you guys to get a pack, an icon pack. So it has like most of these common icons inside and not just one or not just two icons. So that's that to that question. Another one is in our tags for color system, we asked to pick that's one color and generate tint and shade. Is that still the only color we would use for the design mini project? Yeah, you can use that. Do you understand? If you feel you want to add another color, you can do that, but you can make use of it. Do you understand? In as much as you do not pick black, I mean, you can make use of it. If you want to add any color, you can add any color. So that's that on that. So we don't waste time on the question. But please make sure your colors are saved. Do you understand? For example, if my star guide is purple, can I use white as my design frame background and use blue for buttons and text and everything has to be purple? Oh, so if I use purple for my star guide, can I use white for the background of this my mini project? Then I use blue for buttons, or everything has to be purple. Obviously, everything has to be purple now. Have you seen purple background? You say it's coming down now. So yeah, make use of whatever colors you use. Do you understand? That's why next time when you want to do your tag, if you had made research, you not just use just one color. We told you to get a color. Obviously, you know it's for design. If you don't know, at least it's for design, for you to practice. Do you understand? You don't want to use just blue, and the lighter shade of the blue is nowhere close. White like this. Do you understand? Or the F4 or whatever it is. So yeah, please make use of whatever color you want to use that to aid you. So that is that. If we increase heights of frame for landing page, how do we figure out where a page starts? Like, how do we know where hero section should end? Good question. So let's use this as an example, this carrier as an example. I create a desktop frame on Figma. I just create a frame. Obviously, it's going to be small. Do you understand? Then I'll design on it. After designing on it, obviously, the first section is your hero page. So when I'm done with my hero page, then I can now extend this and add whatever it is I want to add. Do you get? Another thing you can also do in your design is that while you are designing, you can also check the prototype. It's at the top right, the play button. You see it on your design. If you don't know where it is, you can go to Google and just browse, or go to YouTube and check about Figma prototype. So you can use that to preview your work. So you see how it is. Just like this, for example, if I want to replicate Carry White sides, like exactly how it is, I do my design, I do it on Figma, then I check my prototype, Figma prototype. If it's not like this, like the way it is showing here, I would know where the wrong is, then I'll fix it. Do you understand? That's why prototype is there, for you to preview your work, to see how it's going to look like. Let me do something. Let's check. I'm coming. I want to open a Figma file. Let's quickly open a Figma file to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to open a new one. So assuming I'm going to come to desktop quickly, guys, then I'm going to do my shenanigans. Just a demo, just to show you what the essence of previewing your work. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Okay, copy and paste. Make this one 6 big enough. Okay, something like this. So let's say I'm done. I want to see how it is. So you see this button here. So you can click on the button and it's going to preview your work for you. Imagine if I'm replicating carry-wise. Do you understand? I'm seeing carry-wise like this on the web, and I'm designing for web. I mean, they are two the same. They are two same thing. Okay, now I don't want, please, all this mock-up, you don't need it. So to remove that, am I going to, sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, no. Oh, Lord Jesus. Am I going to remove this thing? Okay, show prototype setting, sorry. Then, what's there? None. I don't see anything. Good. So this is it. Do you understand? So I'm previewing it now. I'm going to see, oh, so is it the same thing as carry-wise? Do you understand? Is it the same thing as carry-wise? What am I not getting? Is my text, is it too big? Yeah, it's too small. So is it not bold enough? What am I doing? Do you understand? I can easily preview my work here and see. So for that question that says, how are you going to know the length of your Euro page or whatever page it is? Just preview. You will see whatever I want to do. Do you understand? So that's that on that. The next question is, what's the average length of a web page? As long as what your content can take. Do you understand? As long as your content can take. But just know that I'm designing for a MacBook. I'm designing for web. The moment I do this, it is no longer for web. Let's see. Can you see? Forget that it is still covering the frame of this Figma. I'm no longer designing for that again. And in case if you increase it again, as you can see, like I'm no more designing for web. This is not for web. Do you understand? Even if you keep increasing it like this, it's still going to cover Figma. So don't think that, but it's still covering the width of the Figma frame. That means it's still for web. No. Even if you increase from here to wherever country you are, it's going to contain, you're going to see that's the essence of preview. So please, your length can be as long as possible. Do you understand? Your length can be as long as possible. Just depends on what is inside. So let's check this out. Sorry. Auto size. Can you see? Can you see that it is big? Can you see? So imagine the length. I'm still scrolling down. Wait, let me duplicate this so that you see that I'm scrolling down. Sorry. So you can see that I'm still scrolling. Can you see? It's just like this site, for example. You don't need to find a max height for it. Do you understand? Just don't increase the width. Don't increase the width at all. So that's that on that question. The next question is, can you go to Figma on your laptop and show us how to copy the style guide onto another page? So if I were you, that's if this is not compulsory, please, like, take note, this is not compulsory. This is if I were. They have so many ways to go about it. Because for my style guide, I've saved my colors. So my colors will be here, my typography will be here, everything will be here. Do you understand? Instead of me to create another Figma, because when you create another Figma page, you won't see those things. Do you understand? You won't see it again. Instead of me to create another Figma page, what I will do is I'll come to this page to create another page and work on my what are they calling it? My mini project inside this new page. I can do whatever I want to do inside this new page. Do you get? I can have as many, because your mini project is not just one page you are designing. I can have as many pages as possible. Those people asking that, can we use one? Can we can we design on one page then go to another? I mean, why are you designing? Why are you just doing one design on one page? Do you know how many pages you are going to get if you are designing a normal website of over 30 pages? That means you are going to come here to start adding pages and adding pages and adding pages. So please, all your stuff should just be on one page. Do you understand? So yeah. Now, why I'm saying you should put it in another page under your style guide design board is because your styles are saved here. If you want to write anything, like once you start writing, you can easily click on it and go to your styles and change the typography to whatever you want. If you want to add color, you can click on it and change the typography to whatever you want. But when you go to your page one and copy your style guide to another Figma board, it is not saved. You have to save it again. And the essence of saving is because of consistency. Do you understand? You don't want to have color, all your colors or all your style guide in one page. That's if you copy it and take it to another design board. You don't want to have all your style guide in one page. Then you are designing another page. Oh, I need red. I'll go to page one. I'll copy red like this. I'll go and paste it like this. Oh, I need green. I'll go to page one. I'll go and copy. That's why I'm saying it is better to do it on that your style guide Figma board, but in another page. Like this is how to create a page on Figma. Do you understand? So that it's easy for you to just select whatever styles you need and work on. I mean, that would make your work faster. So that's that on that. Another question is, I want to ask, are we going to determine the name and the logo by ourselves, or we should use any random name? So if you check here, we've already given you a name. Now that determines how you want to use that name for. If you want to use it as Williams Visuals, then that's fine. That is for the digital agency. If you want to write the full name as Williams Visuals, then that's fine. If you want to write it as anything you want to write it as, it's fine. For the project management software for Fulltime, if you want to use it, the name is as, okay, sorry. No. This is not the name of the website, sorry. Yeah, you can use whatever name you want to use, sorry. You can use whatever name you want to use. So that's that on that. Please, the name of the project is not William. Do you understand? This is the project owner. This is the client. This is your client. Williams is your client. So you can use whatever name you want to use. Obviously, your site has to have a logo. So you can work on your logo, how you want. Then I have a trick. Then when I just started design, I don't know how to do logo. I'm not a logo designer. So what I do is, anyways, just find anyhow thing and put there. It should not be big. Do you understand? Look at Revolut. Look at Revolut's logo. Do you understand? Look at Carrywise. This is logo, not just this. This is it like this. Look at it. Then this is just the icon. You can use people. You can see different sides with their logos. Do you understand? So like that, and like that. Whatever it is, but you have to provide your logo. So that's that on that. If you want to use random name, if you want to do logo, something has to be there. So that's that. I have a question, please. Designing the landing page and all, which frame are we to use? And also, after selecting the frame, how will we do it to size all that we have seen on the example of the landing page? So like I said here, sorry. Like I said here, you have to use either desktop frame or MacBook frame, whichever you want to use, you have to do it. Now, let's select desktop. So this is it here. Obviously, you know that whatever you're doing is not going to fit into this small place. Do you understand? You are going to increase the height to wherever your content will contain. So that is it. Another one is, please, can you show the example of dashboard again? Let me see. If I close my dashboard. Okay, I think I have Carrywise. So this is a dashboard. Dashboard is a web app that you go to After you sign in or you sign up, this is a dashboard. From beginning like this to the end is a dashboard. We don't need you to design the plans page, nor the profile page, nor the setting. We just need this home page of a dashboard. Just this. That's that on that. So how do we use the color style again? I tried it using it, but can't. I need help. Okay, let me quickly create this color style. Okay. Sorry. Come in. Let's use blue. Let's use this blue. Let's use this blue. Then, okay. So this is me creating a color. Please select a rectangle object. Mando. Let us use rectangle. Things like is not allowed. Let's see things and shades. Okay, works. Generate color. So this is the color. Let's say, I don't know. See, you can even use this color. You don't understand. So those people that use the one color for their star guide, you can use this. This color here can be your primary color. This color here can be your secondary color. Do you understand? Or you can pick a deeper one for primary and use a lighter one for secondary. You can still use it. Do you understand? So that's that. Let's save the colors and work on it, because the question is, how do we use the color style? So let me save the color. I'm not going to do that random this thing. Let's say this is brand 01. Then let's say this is just a sample though. Brand 08. Okay, so I've saved my colors. I have it here. So now let me start designing. So this is why I said you should do this your mini task on that same Figma file of your style guide. This is why it is. You've already saved your colors. I mean, this is your style guide task. You saved your colors already. So how do you use it? So this is it. I want to change this text to blue. I come to this place, these 4 dots here. Do you get? I come here, I'm seeing my colors. This is not, I understand that these are saved, but these are Figma colors. So Figma random colors. So you don't have to use this. This is what you did here. Do you understand? So I've changed it. Oh, I want to change it back to the light color. Look at it here. So my point is, when you start typing, do you understand? This is how you change your color. Once you finish typing, go out, click again, and click on these 4 dots here. That's kind of a menu. Click on it, and you select the color that you want to use. So that is that on that. Another one is, how do we create a logo, please? Like, is there any sites or app we can use to create a logo? You know, they have so many logo sites. Free, everything is Google. Free SVG logo. It depends. If you want SVG now, you can edit it. You can change the colors. Free SVG logos. I'm using SVG so that in case if it comes with a background, like this funny background, I can remove the background color and splash whatever I need. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Why this is an image, but this is why I'm always using SVG. So sorry. You can see this Google now. Let's say I want to use this logo, but you can see the background. So I'm copying it to my design. You can see how it is. There's no way I'm going to use, and everybody in this world knows that. I mean, you don't have to put black on Google's background. Do you understand? Even if you do it like this, it's not going to be fine. Come on, think about it. It's not going to be fine. Do you understand? So what I do is, I either look for, so I'm going to search this time around, Google logo transparent. It's going to give me a transparent background. Let's see. Transparent background has this, look at it, has this funny stuff at the back. So I'm going to copy it. Sorry. I'm going to paste it. Can you see now that it has transparent background? Meaning I can put it here. Can you see the text underneath it? So I can put whatever I need to put. I can put it here and work whatever I want to do. So that is it. So let's go back to the logo. The logo. Free SVG. Anyhow you want to put it, you want to say free PNG logo without background. Anyhow, just frame your English anyway. Then Google is going to give you results. But whatever you frame it is the kind of results you are going to get. Or you can also use remove background plugin on the site. So free SVG logo. And all these logos, if you don't want to go and use somebody's logo. So what I do, let me give you my expo. Free SVG icon. I use icon though. I cannot kill myself. Then when I was learning, do you understand? If you want to, just like Harry Wise that they wrote something here, or BB. This is BB's logo. Look at it here. This one here. I mean, if not just like Revolut. Revolut is just R. Look at Revolut's own here. If you see it very well. This is it. Even like aside the icon, you can even just sorry, I'll share my screen, but I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm going to share it again. So I hope you can see me. You can see my screen rather. So you can see. Sorry, I need to know if you guys are back on.
We can see it.
All right. So like I was saying, you can just use this like this as your logo. Just be funky about it. You don't have to. I would have said the icon, but the icon won't work again. Reason being that, I mean, who knows if you are actually using somebody's logo, and that's not permitted. I mean, you don't copy people's things. So, I mean, do like this and continue. So that's that on that question. Any other question? Again, please, any other questions? I'm having issues with spacers. Okay. Now, this is where the spacers come in. Okay. The spacer that you've worked on, this is where it comes in. Let me just copy dummy text and put here. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, let me change this. So this is where spacers come in. Remember, you have spacers from different sizes. Do you understand? Imagine if I've like saved my spacers, or if I have my spacers saved. This is how to use the spacer. Sorry. Back. Like this. It's for spacing. Do you understand? So let's say, wait, sorry. The space this stops at, that's where my spacer is going to start from. Then this is going to end at, is going to start from where the spacers end. So this spacer is 42. Let's put 40, or let's put 32. This is just an example, but this is how to use the spacers. Do you understand? So Meaning that, so I've removed my spacer, meaning that the space between year to year is 32. Why is it so? It's because my spacer is 32 pixels height. Look at it here. So that's how you use spacers. For other spacers too, it depends on the size you saved. You see where this stops at is where my spacer is going to. Obviously, you have to zoom when you're working, please. So can you see? It's the same thing. So you can see where this stops at. So I want to get the space between year. I want to get space between year and year. So you zoom in, bring in your spacers. Do you understand? So it's going to start here. Meaning that I have to adjust this to this place or your grid, whichever of them works well. So yeah, that's how to use your spacers in design. If you need more clarity, you can go to Google how to use spacers in design. Do you understand? In product design, just Google it like that, you get it. Any other question? Mentors, any other question? I'm done answering the ones in the chat. How can one save text styles or spacers? That was taught in your style guide tag, so you might want to go back to the video to watch that. What's the difference between SVG and PNG? So SVG, let me get examples where I'm explaining. So I don't go to image. Image is PNG or whatever it is. Let me do. Sorry, let me go back to the Google icon while I explain this. Just picking anyone. Let me pick this. Okay, then search for Google. So this is an SVG site, and a PNG. Oh, got it. So yeah, let's reduce this so that we can see both clearly. So this is an XVG and this is a PNG. A PNG does not allow you to edit at all, except you go and use remove background. That's only what you can use to edit a PNG. You cannot edit your PNG on Figma at all. I cannot even change this, like, this is like a dark mode logo for Google. Let's say, oh, I like this logo, but I want to use it for my light mode site. Do you understand? Instead of me just putting this one, snapping it here, we can see that the contrast is too much. Everybody knows Google has this. So why are you using the background? Do you understand? That's where SVG comes in. With SVG, even though this design comes with a background, let's use this for example. Do you understand? This is SVG. Even though it comes with a background, you can edit it. I can change this red to any color. Do you understand? I can do this one to whatever color it is. Sorry. It's going to change. But on PNG, you can't do nothing. I mean, I just left it your design like this. That's why I'm always the fan of XVG. If I can get any XVG assets, icons or whatever it is, I'll get it than me going for the PNG ones. So yeah, that's it. You can use these sites to get XVG. I don't know if they have all XVG, but yeah, you can use the site to get XVG. Where do I put it? Mentors, please can you help me get this site and post it on Slack for them. It's on the chat box. So another question is, please, the only style I can save is color styles. How can I save text styles, grid styles, and spacers? During the style guide tags, you guys were taught how to save that. So please, you might want to refer back to the video. Let me just Google how to so it's period for this. Please, can you show us how to create and save spaces? Sorry, you can check that. I don't want to repeat myself. I mean, you guys were taught this, so you can just go back to the link. Please confirm that I can have my star guide on page 1 and projects on page 2 and still be able to use my buttons. Obviously, yes. Now, first of all, mentors, please. So I want to say this so that I mean, whatever I'm going to say, they are listening so that we can also be in sync. I also suggested to them that they can have their mini project in the same Figma file as their star guide projects. Do you understand? So please, whenever we are grading, you can also check the pages to see if there's another page where their mini project is. Reason because it's better to have the same style on the same Figma board. I mean, without them exporting styles and all that, because when they export styles, it gets stressful for them at this stage. So please, mentors, I'm telling them now that they can work on their mini project on the same Figma file as their star guide. So please, guys, take note. I don't know if that's clear. Mentor, can somebody confirm that they heard me?
Loud and clear.
Okay,
Yes.
good. All right, so you can hear now. They've taken notes. So please, you can work on your mini project in the same Figma file. I do not mean in the same page. This is what I mean. I don't mean, let's say this is your Figma, this is your star guide tags. I don't mean you should come to this side and start doing your mini projects. No. I mean, it's not tidy that way. It's not as if you get low grades or anything. No. You'll be graded the way your work is. I mean, whatever you submitted is how you'll be graded. But you can as well just click on, you can come here, look at this page 1, open it, the drop down, click on this, add new page. When you click on it, it takes you to a fresh new page. Then you can do your mini project inside. So that's fine. So somebody asked that I should show how to use, there's the question again. Okay, please confirm that I can have my star guide, okay, and still be able to use my buttons. You can still do that. Let's do an example. Sorry, let's go to page 1. Let's do an example. Button, zoom in, button. Okay. Fill, let me give it another color. Let's say this is my button. I'm not going to do any other special thing here. And I'm going to save it. I mean, type of this thing, components. I'm saving it as button. So I'm going to create a component from it. I'm going to create a variant. This is just a dummy, so you get to know how to use your buttons on that page. Okay, so this is it. So I'm going to page 3 where I have my mini project going on. So this is how to work with it. So I want to use my buttons 2 ways. Is either I come here, I copy it, Ctrl+C. Don't drag it anywhere, please, just Ctrl+C. I'm going to page 3 and Ctrl+V. You can see this is it here. Or I come to assets. You can see it here. I drag this button from assets. See, I'm still dragging it to my board. It is still here. So that's how to use your buttons or whatever components you've created. When it's spacers that you've saved, all your styles will be here. Do you understand? So you can work on it. So that's that on that question. How many pages are we designing? You get to see it on your project. Do you understand? When you see your project, you will see it. The link for submission, would it be the same with Star Guide since it's done on different pages or the same file? So yeah, this is it. Please listen, guys, carefully so that you don't get to make mistake due to whatever I'm going to say now. If you work on your project on another page, mini project, do you understand? There is a way on Figma that you copy the link to a page. This link that is here, this is a link to the entire Figma board. If I should give you this link, if I copy this link and give you, even if I have 20 pages on this Figma board, you are going to see everything. Like that's if it's visible to everybody, do you understand? You are going to access everything. That's one. Two, if you want to say no, I don't want to do that. I want to just copy only this project so that mentors will not go and make mistake and they only see my star guide and they'll forget about the mini project. Please, mentor, I want to copy only this page. That's if all your Figma, all your mini projects are on this page. Do not send projects that you do landing page here. You create another one, you do another page. You create another one, you do another page. The moment you send this link only, we cannot access any other. We can access another page, but the page that is going to open up front when we open your link is this page. So you might want to do this as well. That if this is public, like this is public, do you understand? Anyone with the link can view. Do not put invited. You already know this already. So you can copy this link, or you can come to that your mini projects page where you have all your designs for your mini projects. Right click and copy link. Please, before you do this, before you copy this link, like before, make sure this is public. It is not private, because the moment this is private, because this kind of like support the other one. The moment this is private, even if I give you this link privately, like to your DM or wherever it is, you can't access my board because it's still part of the Figma board. So please, whichever I want to copy, if you want to copy this, like, let me do it again. Click on it, like, make sure it's like, look at the tick icon, make sure it's right click, and you copy and you paste it. Or you just, instead of you to have issues with that, you can just come here and copy. But please make sure you can view it. I mean, make sure this can view. Do not do invited. So the next question is, please show us how to create spacers. Sorry, I can't do that. You have been taught after spacers on the design, should we leave it or remove it? Just remove your spacers. Do you understand? I mean, imagine if, here's my sample. Okay. Imagine if you're having, sorry, this. Okay, let me give spacers color. Let's give it black. Imagine if you are having this all through your work. I mean, it's not going to be fine now, you get. So please remove it. Just like this. Everything. Do you understand? And you remember, whatever spacers you are using, make sure it is what is saved. Do not drag. See me, I'm dragging box and rectangles and dropping them. Do not drag and drop. Make sure it is saved. Do you understand? Save. And don't resize actually the height of it. Don't resize your spacers. When you do that, I mean, you spoil the thing. So, what if one wants to create another style guide on the? I mean, it's you people that will come to our DM and say we should reopen tabs. You want to create another style guide again after you created one before. If you want to do it, if you feel there's time, you can do it, but I will not advise you to do that. Please do not do it at all. The least you should do is copy the style guide, move it to another Figma board and work on it. But why move? Why are you doing the movements? Because if you move it, you have to save it again. If you don't save it, you have to go into page 1 or where your button is, copy, come to page 2, paste. Go to this one, copy, come to page 2, paste. Do you understand? But when you save it, you can just go to assets, drag. You can come to style, edit. Do you understand? So that's it. Is this a group project or individual project? So this is an individual project. Do not do it as a group, please. No. You can brainstorm as a group, but do not do a project as a group. You are submitting individually. You have your link. Your partner will have his link. Not even partner, so any other person. Are we using different pages for each of the tasks? I would not advise you to do everything on one page. Your Figma board is as big as anything. Do you understand? See, I can have anything on this page. We are just doing minimum of 6, a minimum of 7 pages. See, I can have as many as possible. So please just, can you see? Work on it. So any other, let me get question. Can we still create new components on our style guide while working? If need be. I mean, what this person is trying to ask is, after the style guide you've created, if you need another component that you've not created on that style guide, can you create it? Yes, that is fine. Please do just make sure you deliver your tasks. So yeah, that's it about that. I don't know if anybody has questions. Please, mentors, can you check the Slack if there's a question there? Can we replicate an existing website related to our project and just use our styles on it? Yes, you can replicate any site. It's fine to, at least when you replicate and when you check your preview, you'll be able to see it here and compare. But please, whatever you are doing, it has to be your work. If you are working on a digital agency, the project you are working on, the project you are replicating should be a digital agency. Do not, because I'm using Figma and Revolut, do not use Figma and Revolut. Do you understand? So make sure you are replicating whatever it is you are doing, you are told to do. Is it okay to pick an already, okay, I've answered that. Okay, is it okay to pick an already existing website, then redesign the pages we need? Or are we to redesign something entirely new? Which of anyone wants to do is fine. If you want to pick this BB agency and replicate it, do you understand? It's fine. If you want to redesign it, it is fine. If you want to do from scratch without looking at anywhere else, it is fine. So which of them is fine? Let me give you a trick, guys. Do not tell anybody. So look at this. Look at this. Let's say, for instance, obviously you've done your style guide, you understand. Let's say, for instance, I've done my button, but I want to replicate this BB agency site. I want to replicate it. I mean, it's fine and all of that. But unfortunately, the color I use for my button, do you understand? The color I use for my button is, let me not tell you that one. That's complicated. I wanted to say that you can change your buttons, but I just remember that your button is coming from this that you did. Do you understand? Your button is coming from this, and it will be stressful for you to change it, because you have to change this to change your button. Do you understand? So now, don't worry about that. So whatever you use here is what you're going to use here. Let me change this so that people don't get confused. So perfect. So that is it. Any other questions? Do we have to make use of spacers in our style guide? I mean, if you don't make use of spacers, the work is not going to be not you will not get it right. You will, but it's going to be stressful for you. You have to be moving and moving to get the exact spacing. Since you've done the spacers, just use the spacers. Do you understand? For example, now this is 32. The space between this and this is 32. If I want to replicate this again, do you understand? In another section, I mean, it's the same thing, though. But look at this BB now. Let me show you something. Can you see this? This is in 3 lines. This is in 3 lines. This is center align. This is center align. This is center align. This is center align. I mean, all of them, they are like almost the same thing. Do you understand? Just like this. Do you get this and this? For what these people did is they already created this, or they already created this, and they duplicated it here and removed the button. That's all. So when you check it, you would see that the spacing between here and here is the same. So if you don't do spacers, you would have to be moving like this. You have to be, sorry. Hold on. I don't know what I pressed. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, hold on, guys. Hey, what did I go and press? Oh, my system. I did full screen. I don't know how to go back to it. I can't see my tab up. Okay. So yeah, anyways, let's continue. I hope I don't go to the next screen though. So this is it. This is 32 already. And after you've done your, imagine if you don't do space out, I want to duplicate this one, this particular page like this. You don't do space out, you have to, where's 32? Is this 32? This 29. Let me move again down. Is this 32? No, it's not 32, it's 50. Let me move small up. Is this 32? It's 29. Let me move down small. Do you understand? But when you do space out, everything will be, oh, somebody said F9. Thank you very much. Where's F9? Okay. Not work. Oh. What should I use on Mark, please? I'm using Mark. And I'm not seeing any F9 related here. I can't seem to access my tab up. It's giving me issue. I have mentors, please. I can't access my tab. Oh. I don't know. It's like full screen. So I can't see the other tabs I did. I don't know what I pressed actually. I can't see. Especially the wait. I think I have to. I can't see it. Press show all, add it down. Resume sharing. Sorry, just hold on a bit, guys. I'm really sorry about this. Let me quickly fix this. I'll be back shortly. Sharing. Okay, not that. Sorry, hold on. I want to open this on another tab so I don't delay you guys. Sorry, hold on a minute. I'll be with you. New window. Lorem. Believe me when I say that the new window is acting the same. Try escape. I've tried escape, it's not working. I don't know. So I'm so sorry about that. I've used escape, it's not working. It's not working. I don't know what I press. You can see I can't see my tab. And I was using web, Figma web. I don't know. It's not working. Chrome. This view, this full screen. Praise the Lord Almighty. Good. Fine. Abi. Wait though. Don't I did this thing? I did full screen. Okay. I think they won't allow me to. Okay, so this is fine. Thank you guys. So like I said, I already showed you the importance of using spacers. So any other questions? Attendance, please. Is there attendance? If not, don't worry about it. So any other question from Slack? I'm not seeing any question from YouTube. Is there any other question from Slack, please? So I guess this section has answered all the possible questions you may have concerning your mini projects. Please, the mini project is going to run for 1 week. I hope this is 1 week. Please, if you are full-time, if you are part-time, stick with designing a digital agency. If you are for full-time, stick with designing project management software. Please do not, because you feel that digital agency is easy, you might want to go that way. So please do not. Do not. And also another thing you should know is that for your Figma, you might want to recheck and double check and triple check that your link is public. I've just explained how vertical, horizontal, how they work. Do you understand? Can we still create new components on our styles? Yeah, you can still create new components. That's if you don't have it in what you did. Like while working for the mini project, you can. So is there anyone? Is there another question? I guess that is the end of this session. So does any mentor have anything to say? 1 week is too short for the project. 1 week. Wait, let us do it like this. Calm down. Let's say this thing is 1 week. Day one, you make your research about landing page. Wait, full time is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Full time is 5. 1 week, there's 7 days in 1 week. Please do not submit on the 7th day. Let's just say there's 6 days in 1 week. So sorry, no task can be extended at all. It is beyond my power, like the verse I used to recite is beyond my power. It's not something I can do. So that aside, so let's work on this. This is how if I review, this is what I'll do. First day, I'll start with, I already know I'm designing for digital agency, that's for part-time. I'll start with landing page. On first the landing page. If I'm part-time, obviously I'm working. And sorry, we cannot give you any more days. I'm sorry, please, I'm sorry. When you come back from work around 9 a.m., 9 p.m., sorry, when you are less busy, like I said. So you eat, rest, and by 10, make your research about landing page. Do you understand? Document all what you need to do about landing page, like what a landing page is and all of that. You have to know what a landing page is before you go to your Figma and start taking frames and drawing circles and all of that. When you understand, you would now go to, now you understand what it is, you now go to Dribble. Or if you have a website you want to replicate, you go to the website, you take a screenshot of it, you take it to your Figma board. That is, you are creating mood board. Like when I mean mood board are like related designs that are similar to what you want to do. Do you understand? So if I'm creating a fintech app, a fintech site, I'll go to Carrywise, I'll go to Revolut or any other fintech, whatever it is. I'll take a screenshot of it. Or I can go to Dribble, take a screenshot of it. That's part time. I'm done with that. If you see have time for that day, you can start designing. If not, leave it to day 2. Day 2, immediately you come back. You started your landing page and you're going to be done on that day 2. Day 2, you finish landing page. If you do like that for 6 days, you are done with your tasks. Full time, meaning you have all the time. First day, do your research, landing page, do whatever it is. Anyways, you know what to do. I'm sure you have your routine of how you do it. So let me not bore you with this. So yeah, I guess that's all. Bye guys, I'm done here. Since there's no more questions, see you next time. Please minimize the way you tag me. If you have any questions, ask your colleague. Then I should be the last person you should ask them. So yeah, that's it.